Welcome back to the Stank, episode 11, all up in your butt tank.
Hello.
Ooh.
You know damn fucking well why I'm acting like this.
What?
Don't you dare fucking play. Don't you dare play like you're fucking, like you don't know.
Oh, I know.
Tell the world what you did. I'm Frank. This is the Stank. That's Dan.
Yeah, me too. Every month I come out with a Joe's Friends Power Rankings about how they stand with me as a person. Frankie's been number 1 for a few months now. And I had to drop him down to number 3 this month because, like we talked about in the last episode, you didn't tell me that when you were getting married. You didn't tell me when you were going to propose. You say that you did, but it was very open-ended, so I'm not even going to go back. That's old stuff, you know? But, like, you know, I had to make a statement because if I play favorites with you, it's not fair to everybody else. I can't do that. You know, plus I felt disrespected.
First of all, I already explained, and the people in the chat and the comments and everything already know exactly what I did. I was very open with you. It's just you are choosing to be a little bitch and try to establish real estate in my head. Second of all, Josh moved up because you said he bought you a coffee.
Yeah, he did.
Who's bought you lunch the last 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Who's bought you lunch?
Yeah, but then it's like, who's like promoted your Twitch?
Yeah, and no, you never dropped anywhere. Don't try to throw that in my face. You would stay consistently at the top.
Yeah, but when I was going to get married, you know, if we were closer, I would have told you. But
I did tell you.
But we weren't that close at that time. Now we're really, really close.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Who? When you got engaged. When I got engaged, we weren't this close.
Yes, you're right.
So
you're right.
like people can't use that as ammo. What I'm
no,
saying
but
is,
I asked you when are you. I remember we had the conversation. All I know is that this is a farce. Right. You should be ashamed of yourself.
See, now you're talking to the wrong guy now.
Listen to me.
Take shots at the king. You best not miss.
I'm not fucking missing.
That's a Wire reference.
That was a Wire reference. I'm not missing anyway. I did miss you a lot, but I'm so angrily missing you. It's insane.
Well, stop. In the name of Stank, before you break my stank, stop.
What's up? How are you? I missed you.
I missed you too, man.
How was your week?
It was good. You know, I hung around.
Despite ruining my life and breaking my heart, what else did you do?
That was kind of my goal for the week. So
well,
like,
you fucking succeeded. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So like, I hit my quota, and
you have a lot of quotas, weekly quotas, wiener quotas. Butt quotas, titty quotas.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a busy man. I got a lot to do. You know what I mean?
What's one quota that you've not told people about that you try to hit every week?
Masturbation quota.
Oh, all right. Yeah. What is it?
Changes.
Depends if
I'm in the doghouse or not.
Depends on the weather. Yeah. Depends on there are a lot of different variables that come into play.
It depends how long Alana's day at work was. Let's just say that.
Ooh,
you know.
All right. Okay. There's a lot of moving parts. I get
that. A lot of moving parts. You know, it's out of my control. Things I can control, I hit my quota. You know?
Did you hear before? My arms have been real ashy this week. I don't know why. And did you hear? I was like, "Oh, hey, Joe, do you have lotion?" He's like, "No, only thing I have is what I've been putting on my tattoo."
Yeah.
Kid loves his tattoo.
I think he's gonna get more. I think we talked about it actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Where on the Basement Yard on YouTube.com?
On YouTube.com/theBasement Yard. Yes. Listen. I want to announce something.
Oh.
I really do.
A big announcement?
It's a big one.
3 minutes in? 4 minutes in?
Yeah, I think the people have waited long enough.
Ladies and gents, are you ready?
The Stank Podcast now officially has a Patreon. Let's clap it up. Ah! Josh, you're not clapping.
You got to do the Nicole Kidman clap.
Yes, it's true.
It is.
It's damn true.
It is.
So can you pull up the Patreon right there?
Oh, I can. I already have it up.
So we can read those tiers out?
Yes.
But so you can go check it out right now. Sign up if you want. You know, the patreon.com/theStankPodcast. And let's tell them what we're offering.
I just read the name of them. All right, so guys, we're doing this for you. We want to be more. We want everyone to get involved more. So we have 4 tiers. Count them 4. Count them 4 tiers. First one is $5 a month. It is called Stinky. What does it
Smells
smell
about
like?
right.
What does stinky smell like?
Smells like I farted into this microphone and had to eat it.
Bingo. And for $5 a month, you get the stinky tier, and you get bi-weekly episodes.
Yes.
Exclusive to the Patreon.
Yes.
From your boys right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those will be available on the Patreon.
Fuck yeah.
Then there's Stanky
Ooh.
for $10 a month. You get everything that you get in the subsequent tier.
That's a good ass word, bro.
Right?
Hell
You like
yeah.
that, right?
Hell yeah, pound that.
What does Stanky smell like?
8 worn football player girdles that haven't been washed in a month.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
So on top of the bi-weekly episodes, they get an entry into a monthly Stank giveaway.
Ooh.
What does that mean, Danny?
You're gonna give away your body?
I won't.
Oh.
I
man.
tried, and Daddy said no.
Dang it. That's what I thought it was.
Because he said if he can't give away his body, we can't, because he's better
That's right,
than
that's
both
right,
of us.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
right. That's right. That's right.
So every month there will be 3, not 6, 3.
There you go.
3
Nice.
prizes that we're going to be giving away.
Oh yeah.
And they're going to be random. So if you're a $10 or more patron per month, you will get entered into that. And then at the end of every month, we'll do a drawing. We'll tell you who won. And you get to pick your prize.
Yeah, you get to pick your prize.
That's
and
a good
listen,
idea, right?
and listen, these aren't your grandma's gifts.
No,
you know
they're
what I'm saying?
not.
We're not coming through with like a birdhouse. Or
No
like,
birdhouses.
Or like a capsule of our farts, which might actually be.
I was going to say,
expensive.
don't rule that one out.
Don't rule that one out.
Don't rule that one
out. As the words were leaving my mouth, I knew it was wrong. But we're talking video games. We're talking Amazon gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking nude photos of us.
Maybe
That's still in the cards.
Maybe we could throw those in
That's
there.
still in
I
the
mean,
cards.
you-
But we're talking all that stuff. Comic book giveaways, maybe. Whole bunch of stuff. Blu-ray DVDs, if you like that stuff. This guy watches DVDs. I
do.
don't.
Physical media is still alive in this house.
You know what I'm saying? Hulu memberships, Netflix memberships. We're getting ready to take care of
Every
all
month.
you stinky bitches.
Oh, you little stupid whore.
Yeah, and then what do you have next?
Oh, so then there's another tier. 2 more tiers, actually.
There's more than that?
There is.
Wow.
For $25 a month, you are added into the tier here called Absolutely Rancid.
Oh, man.
You get the monthly giveaway thing. You get the bi-weekly episodes.
Yes, you do.
And you also get first dibs on promo codes for merch.
Yeah.
So I guess 2 announcements. We're going to have merch coming soon.
We're going to have stanky stank merch for you to wear, and then people can be like, hey, what's that thing? And you're going to be like, don't worry about it. And they're going to be like, nah, come on.
Nah,
man,
I need to
seriously,
know,
tell me.
please.
And then you're going to be like, nah, you're not ready.
And they'll
then
say,
they-
I'll do anything. Please, seriously,
Yeah.
I need to know.
Yeah, please. And then you're going to be like, I don't know, man.
And they'll
All right,
spit
let's
in
go
their
around.
hand.
Let's go around here. Let's go around here.
Yeah.
You're going to cut each other's hands and become blood brothers or sisters, and then you can tell them where you got the shirt.
I just got a flashback to last week when you said brother.
Brother.
And then the last tier, which is the $50 tier. $50 a month. It is it's the best name ever. You will be an official Stank, filthy, disgusting freak.
Wow.
You are fucking gross.
You're a disgusting piece of shit.
You're a filthy, fucking, disgusting freak. And not only do you get the promo codes,
Yes.
not only do you get the bi-weekly episodes, not only do you get the entrance into the giveaway, but you also are an official soldier of the Stank Army, baby.
Wow.
So that means your name will be in the description of every YouTube video that we put out along, so other soldiers can see your proud service.
I'm saluting right now if you're only listening on the audio version.
That's what he's doing. Guys, support it. It is available right now. When you see this, it'll be available. And maybe there'll be some goodies on there for you. Support it. You can check it out at... Oh, my God.
Go get it now.
Get it!
There's a thing that fell.
My chocolate char.
Your chocolate char? Fuck,
It
man.
broke. If it broke, I'm going to be pissed.
It's probably broken. Oh, it's broken, dude.
Oh, yeah, it's broken.
It's broken.
Damn.
That sucks. You might have to eat that now.
I won't. You know how old this is?
How can chocolate go bad?
Um...
Yes. Has milk in it. It has to. It has to
gotta-
perish.
Yeah, it's got to perish.
It must perish.
It is a perishable. It's from 2014, so it's 5 years old. Daddy actually bought me on a trip to the SNL exhibit, and that's where I got that from.
Wow.
So
That's
guys,
pretty hot. Yeah, but you know, the podcast is here. Mm-hmm. Patreon.com. I said the podcast is here. The Patreon is here. Patreon.com/the Stank Podcast. Go sign up. Come be hot boys and hot girls and hot whatever you want to identify yourself as with us, please. Because I love every single person in the world.
I love them so much.
And I just want them to come hang out with us.
I love them so much, and this is going to be so much fun for us and for you guys. So we promise it'll be worth it.
Also, do we want to tell them what the first Stank official episode is going to be?
Do we?
Yeah.
The Stank. The first official Stank episode is...
Patreon exclusive. What's it going to be?
An episode solely about The Office.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Let's
goodie.
go.
It is a...
Let's go. Let's go, my guy. Oh.
You smell like mint.
Yeah, wash my hands, dude. I'm a good smelling dude. Big people aren't supposed to smell.
What the fuck was that?
Nothing.
Okay. So yeah, first episode on
First Patreon exclusive ever will be an Office filled episode.
Yeah, just The Office.
Just The Office.
And maybe a little bit of extra. We might go some places. We
Yeah.
might do a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Oh yeah.
A little like this.
Oh yeah.
Shoulder movements.
Oh.
Hit him with it.
Hit it. Oh.
Hit him with it now.
Oh.
Hey. Hey.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and bat. Bring it on back. Hit it up. Oh, hit one left. Don't forget to step. Came back right. Oh, that's right.
1-1.
Good.
1-2-1-2.
All right, good. That's it. That's it. We're ready.
I like it. So big coming in hot.
Yeah, coming in hot.
Coming in hot to start the week.
And let's stay hot. Let's get into
Oh
what
wait,
you
but I
played.
didn't tell them what the giveaways are this month. You
Oh,
stupid
yeah,
little
that's
disgusting, filthy freak.
Oh yeah, let's tell them what they are.
So you will have the option of 3 of these if you decide to enter into the $10 or more patron tiers. It is either you get to choose between a copy of Luigi's Mansion 3,
Ooh.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare,
Oh.
or a $50 gift card to Amazon that you can use to whatever your heart desires.
I mean, come on, baby.
And as we get bigger and as this Patreon gets bigger, guess what happens?
The prizes get
The
bigger.
prizes.
I'm so smart.
So we'll give away a date with Danny.
Yes.
We'll give away he'll kiss a bunch of letters, handwritten letters, and send them to you.
Yep. With lipstick too.
It's good stuff.
Hell yeah.
I'll wear lipstick to kiss letters.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I want to kiss a letter so bad. I don't think I've ever.
You've kissed a letter.
Have I?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I have done. When I was in 6th grade, I had a girlfriend who we would write love notes back and forth to each other. And we were going through tough times. Real tough.
Really?
Real tough.
How tough?
Real tough. Tough enough that I licked my pinky and put it on the paper
As a fake tear.
as a fake tear. And I circled it and put an arrow and I wrote tear.
That's fantastic. I
awesome.
love that story so much.
Do you remember your days of passing letters and passing notes?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I couldn't really write good, so you know, a lot of things got lost in translation. Let's just say that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So Danny,
Yeah.
a lot we got to get to this week. It's going to
Yes.
be a packed episode.
Pack
of
it
goodies.
in. Pack it in me.
Pack it in. Let me begin.
Back to the percent.
What do you watch this week?
What I did watch was unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Oh. How good is that show?
It's good. It's sad though.
It is very sad.
That shit is sad. I'm not going to spoil it, but the first episode, a little bit of a doozy.
Oh, it's a lot of bit of a doozy.
A lot
the
of
whole
bit of a-
show.
Yeah.
But what I do like about it, and have you finished it?
I have 1 episode left.
Okay, I won't spoil it, I promise.
Okay.
A couple things I really, really like about the show. One, it is it's about sexual assault, if you guys don't know about it. It's on Netflix. It's available right now.
Yeah, we love it.
It's very good. And one of the reasons that it's so good, in my opinion, is because it does not shy away from a very uncomfortable topic.
Oh yeah.
It shows it in ways of in waves of brutality.
Yeah, it's tough.
And kind of the social at the time, because it is set in partially in the past.
Yeah,
both
social
of them.
climate's a little more.
It's a very different world, even just 10 years ago, dude.
It's a little more, dare I say, unbelievable.
It is, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But also, Toni Collette
Yeah.
murders it.
Yeah.
She absolutely crushes it.
What was the last thing she was in?
Hereditary, that I remember.
I didn't watch that.
Oh, I did. It was good. She was
it
really
good?
good in it. Yeah. And then I think what I know her from the most is United States of Terror. Remember that show on Showtime?
Of like Tara, she had
She had like multiple personalities.
Yeah,
or
I
some
do.
shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
But the show is good.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I think it's a very good show. I think it's like I hate to say this, I think it's the most realistic of like these like
Unfortunately, yeah.
sexual assault dramas that have been coming out that I have seen. You know, if there might be some that I haven't. I'm talking about like shows.
Yeah.
But I think the message of it is the right one, and I think the way that they did it and they portrayed it is the right one, and it raises questions, you know. But I think like even like the stuff like how she had to repeat the statement like 100 times or whatever. Like I don't want to give that much away if you haven't seen it, but like that's got to be horrible to relive that over. And over again, you know?
The first episode in particular does a really good job of showing you. Well, excuse me, the first 2 episodes, I should say, do a really good job of showing you, you know, how it should be, how it was handled, and how it should be handled.
Right.
You know, and going through kind of how, and it's not done in a malicious way, it seems like, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you'll get, you know, cops will be painted as just like really corrupt and real just like heartless people. But I think the guy that plays the cop in the first episode and throughout the series, he plays it with a little bit of sadness, you know what I mean? And,
Oh, for sure.
and although what he is doing is wrong, you almost see where he's coming from a little bit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It's layered. It's layered. There's some layers there.
There's a lot going on, but yeah, I watched that. What else did I watch? I watched Between Two Ferns, the movie. We'll wait to get into that.
Well, we can get into it now.
All right, I'll get into it now. I liked all the Fern segments. Didn't like any of the
Anything in between, yeah.
I think everything in between was like forced and just not funny.
Yeah, I agree.
Except for John Legend, because I liked his acting in it.
You know, I will say that I'm with you. I did not like the in between stuff as much. I thought there were funny moments.
I didn't like the in between stuff in the In Between Two Ferns movie.
Yeah, right. You see, so if there's 2 giant ferns on the outside, then you move in a little bit. There's the 2 ferns, and then you move in a little bit. Then it's the Between Two Ferns.
Let's go.
You like that, right?
Yes.
The funniest part outside of the fern stuff was Will Ferrell for me.
Yeah, Will Ferrell
the
was
guy-
funny. Yeah, he crushed it.
Such a stupid line, but when he rolls up on the scooter and he looks at Zach Galifianakis and he goes, "You, me." Inside, I lost it. I don't know why it's so stupid.
Little stuff like that. I mean, he's been doing that for years. But yeah, he was good in that too. And how he like basically is like, I can't do this for you. And then he's like, dude, I'm just kidding. Like, here it is.
Besides John Legend, what other guest stars did you find were pretty good?
Counting the interviews,
Yeah,
Paul Rudd.
yeah.
Paul
American
Rudd
Treasure.
was great. Paul Rudd was great. I honestly think one of the best parts of the movie were the outtakes of the movie.
Oh my God, yeah.
I think the outtakes were probably the best part.
It's tough because they're expanding upon 8-minute short videos that they do not do enough of. By the way,
Yeah,
I don't know why they don't do more of those things.
he's probably busy.
Zach Galifianakis doing what? Baskets?
Yeah, but you got to get 2 people there. You got to match up 2 schedules. It's got to be tough,
I mean, I'm sure they can find someone to do.
especially in LA.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you walk down the street and there's fucking Ladies Gaga and fucking Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, sure.
You know, you could do it.
Yeah, but I think for what it was worth, time wise, I think it's perfect. Like an hour, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You can't do more than that. Then it's just ridiculous. Story made no sense really, which it was supposed to not make sense.
Yeah.
But I would have just liked the whole thing just extended Fern interviews.
Yeah, I agree. I think that there were like some like the stuff with Brie Larson was pretty short.
Yeah.
And basically what you saw in the trailer was what was in the movie.
I mean, that was fucking hysterical.
It was very funny, but what I'm saying is I would like that expanded upon a little bit.
Yeah, for
'Cause
sure.
I love the fuck out of Brie Larson.
Yeah, you do.
I love Brie Larson.
Yeah.
So yeah, I watched that too. Sticking kind of a little parallel to Unbelievable. The young girl in Unbelievable was in another movie I watched this week, Booksmart.
Okay.
With Olivia Wilde's directorial debut.
Really?
Yeah.
her.
Starring Beanie Feldstein, and I gotta look up the girl from Booksmart's name.
Is it Amazon?
No,
Netflix movie?
we rented it.
Okay.
Becca and I rented it on Xbox. It was pretty good. It was cute. It was basically like Superbad, but for girls in modern times.
Oh, okay.
And I thought it was fun. It's these girls like kind of breaking out of their shell, and I think it teaches a pretty good lesson in my opinion.
Okay.
And I think a lot of these
Booksmart
movies,
it's called?
It's called Booksmart.
I have to watch it. Then.
Like in particular, I love Superbad. I know you do too.
Yeah, Superbad is one of my favorite movies ever.
One of the things that Booksmart does that Superbad doesn't really do.
Damn, Rotten Tomatoes 97.
Dude,
Fuck with your boys.
It
and
is
girls.
good, man. It was good. The girl is what is her name? I can't see it.
Sarah Haskins. No, that's screenplay.
That's screenplay.
It's all right. We'll figure
I'll tell
it out.
you right now. But the thing that Superbad does that this movie does not do is, you okay?
Yeah, I'm right. Crush my finger.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm right.
Superbad, it's basically like, just go nuts, be a partier. Like, you need a party, get it out. And this movie kind of it teaches like being good at school is part of it, but you also need to be able to enjoy yourself a little bit.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
live in the moment and don't just get so far up your own butt. Her name is,
I wouldn't mind going up my own butt.
Caitlin Dever.
Caitlin Dever. Shout out K Deves. Come on the show.
Or Dever. Yeah, Caitlin Dever. Come on. Unbelievable. And fucking book smart. She gets Wall of the Week.
KD, yeah.
Wall of the Week for KD.
for
Caitlin.
you.
I think she's from New York. And, I saw Beanie Feldstein in New York one day.
Did you?
Yeah, I walked into, Urban Space?
No, I don't.
You don't know Urban Space?
No.
It's like a food bazaar spot throughout Manhattan.
Oh, yeah.
Midtown.
My buddy had a stand there. I'm just kidding.
I was going to say,
Got him.
it's pretty good. The place is cool. It's all right. It's a lot. But she was there sitting at a table, and I looked at her in the eyes, and she went, and I was like, okay. And I just walked away.
That's cool.
No. All right. Tell me about how you ran into fucking, John Hamm this week, and he said that you have a big wiener.
No, I wish. No, I didn't see anybody famous today. Actually, I stayed home a lot this week.
Really?
Yeah, I just watched a lot, played a lot of video games.
All right. So, what else? Moving along. What else did you watch?
I actually restarted watching Breaking Bad.
Oh, getting ready for El Camino.
Yeah. 100%. I did watch. I started to rewatch Breaking Bad. Still
good.
Still got it.
Still got it,
Still
right?
has it. Still has it. Not a bad episode of that show.
I agree. And people always point to the Fly
They
episode.
do. I hate it.
Really?
No. I hate that they say it.
Oh, okay. I was going to say. Because that episode's not bad if you understand its context.
It's about Walt just spiraling into madness.
Being a fucking sociopath.
Yeah, just a murdering
I love him
murderer.
so much.
Yeah, me too.
Are you excited for El Camino?
100%.
100%?
I mean, the trailer looks fantastic. You get Badger back. You get Skinny Pete back in there. You actually get... I guess you get confirmed that Walter's dead.
yeah, because they say 9
They
dead.
say 9. I went and looked back at the trailer, and there's 9 people if you count the guy that he shoots outside. So I hope there's a flashback, though. I really hope there's a flashback.
Well, I
between
will tell
Jesse
you
and Walt.
this. Another star from the Breaking Badiverse already confirmed that they were in the movie. And that is...
Hank?
nope. Damn. That is Mike Ehrmantraut.
Yeah, because Mike was like a dad to Jesse for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he was like a father figure to him,
Yeah,
absolutely.
He loved Mike.
So he came out and he said, like, they're going to be upset that I said this, but I'm in it.
He's one of the best characters in television history, Mike Ehrmantraut. He's the man.
There are 4 or 5 other characters on that show I would take over Mike.
Who?
Obviously Walt, obviously Jesse. 100% I'm taking Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
I'm taking Gustavo Fring.
Yeah.
And I would even, people might hate me for this. I really like Skylar. People don't like
She's
her
the
for the
worst
wrong
character on
reason.
that
No,
show.
people don't like her for the wrong reason. She's
No, it's
good.
not true. It's not true. That's not it. It's not that she can't act.
She can act.
She can act her ass off, but she's just a hateable character. Not one part of me ever liked her ever.
I liked her a lot. No. I didn't like her character, but I think that her character is more interesting than Mike Ehrmantraut's. Mike's interesting. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I just think Mike, because of his badass element,
That's fair.
and also being like very cerebral as well,
That's fair.
also brings him to another level. He's a fucking badass.
Yeah.
And also, the way it ends with him and Walt, it's like that it. First of all, he has one of the best exiting lines ever on the show.
Run.
No. Mike.
Oh, I thought you were talking
When
about
he's just like, shut the fuck up and let me die. But I love Mike
You
Ehrmantraut.
just shut the fuck up and let me die.
And he's also on Better Call Saul, and he's amazing in that show.
Better Call Saul is like the Derek Jeter of the MLB. It's consistently the second best show on television, and it just never punches to be the best. Like Derek Jeter was in terms of MVP race, in terms of shortstops. Everyone was always saying there was a shortstop better than Derek Jeter, pretty much from 2000 on.
Well, there was. He was playing third base for the Yankees.
Yeah, but people are also saying that Jose Reyes was better than him at points. They said Miguel Tejada was better than him at points. You know it. It's what they said. I agree. They're stupid.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
The Yankees clinching the East, baby.
We're ready to go. I'm telling you right now, Twins, we're going to fucking sweep them easy.
You think so?
Yeah, they suck.
I'd rather see the Twins than to see the A's because the A's
That's what I'm saying.
The A's have been
let the A's go through fucking
Houston
because the A's got our number a little bit and they fucking scare me. So
Yeah.
I'd rather go through with the little fucking Miguel over there. Miguel's
Miguel Sano.
Yeah. I'd rather go through Miguel Sano than all those fucking guys hitting bombs over there.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? There were 2 other things I watched. Actually, 3 other things I watched. I didn't watch this. Becca started watching this, and I was in bed. You ever seen 90 Day Fiance?
No.
Yo, first of all, I have a hatred for reality TV in my current day. I used to fuck with Flavor of Love back in the day.
Yeah, of course.
I used to fuck with Cribs back in the day.
You've never watched the Kardashians?
No.
Ever. I have.
That's the most visceral response
Yeah.
I've ever seen anyone. You almost threw up.
I did almost throw up, but I've watched Kardashians, good amount, more than I want to say.
How much?
Like I'm not banging out seasons, but like I'll watch like a trailer leading into the new season.
Is it? And this is not an inappropriate question to ask. Is this you making the effort to watch this, or is it Alana watches it, you're there hanging out with her, so you watch it too?
Nah, I'm guilty of flipping the channels and they've been there.
Bitch.
Yeah, why not? I've flipped the channels and seen it and been like, oh, I'll check it out.
I refuse. It's just a personal thing. I'm not going to judge anyone. Like Becca watches that stuff. She likes it. I'm not judging her, but I will say that it is just not for me.
Yeah, I know some people say it's garbage, but
is.
to each their own, I guess.
But this show 90 Day Fiance
Yeah.
is so fucking stupid. It's about these people that meet a significant other abroad, and they have to bring them to the United States and marry them in 90 days. It is the biggest.
How is there that many people? How many people are actually doing that?
Apparently
for you to have a show?
enough to have like 13 seasons worth.
13 seasons.
I don't know how many seasons.
I'm about
there
to
actually
say
are.
Jesus,
but there are quite a few, and they're like, I really love him. He's like so great, and the guy like doesn't answer her phone calls for like 3 weeks.
What is this on?
That's my fiance. I don't know what actual channel it's on, but it's on Hulu.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
I'll
watch one episode of that shit.
Watch the first episode. The girl literally, and it's just kind of sad too because it shows you like what desperation will do to people, desperation and loneliness.
Oh, then I don't want to watch it. I'm already lonely.
No, you're not.
No, I'm kidding.
That loneliness
is killing me.
I'm a scumbag. I'm so stanky, so stanky.
They made her dress like an absolute hizzo back in the day. Are you kidding me? Do you remember the fucking "Hit Me Baby One More Time" video? That shit gave me instant rock hard bones.
I remember the one that got me.
I jerked off to that music video.
Did you?
Yeah, numerous times.
Good for you. I remember "Dirty" by Christina Aguilera.
Jerked off to that one too.
Gotta get harder.
Yeah, I think I jerked off to that one.
And then "Toxic." I don't know why, but the airplane outfit for Britney Spears.
Yeah, when she rubs that junk on that the junk on that guy's junk.
Oh my god, she was crushing the junk on his junk.
Yeah, she's
that guy-
she's going through hard times right now, isn't she?
Britney?
Yeah.
Right now, I think she's just collecting a shit ton of money over in Vegas. She has a residency over there, I think.
Britney, bitch. Nah, she's in rehab. Though.
Britney's currently in rehab?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Yeah,
let's
man,
check that
Britney
out.
Spears in fucking rehab, man.
Rehab? I don't even know how to search that. Britney Spears rehab? Claims father forced her into rehab. That was from a few months ago, but I don't know if that means. Checks into mental health facility in April. So I don't know where she currently is. Brittany, if you're watching, what are you up to?
Yeah, and if you're not there, just come on the show.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to have Brittany. You know, I daydreamed today that we had a celebrity on the show. I daydreamed.
We could get one.
I hope so. Well, fucking the amount of people you know.
I'll get one. I'll try my best.
You better. I was walking by the Pomeroy on Ditmars and
Don't know what either of those are, but I hear you.
You don't know the Pomeroy?
No.
It's like a bar restaurant place on Ditmars Boulevard, right next to Alba's Pizza.
I know Alba's.
It's like 2 places down from Alba's, right next to Uncle Jack's Meat House.
I know. All right, so I've seen it. Then I've seen it.
Yes, it's owned by Lady Gaga's best friend. And
Get her on the show.
I was walking by and I was like, imagine if I could see Lady Gaga and I just like strike up a conversation and convince her to come on the stage.
I'd love to come on your show.
Oh my God, you're so great.
Then we could sing a song with her.
I'm just a little Italian girl.
Yeah.
That's what she would say.
I stole Bradley Cooper.
Speaking of, before we move on to our stories, I also want to know about how your experiences have been playing 2K, but I watched the roast of Alec Baldwin.
Yes.
Did you watch it?
Yes, I did. I think Nikki Glazer won.
Murdered it.
Yeah, I think she had the best one.
And it was tough because she started off, so everything after that was just disappointing.
Yeah, she set the bar really fucking high.
Really
on that
high.
show.
Nikki Glazer murdered it.
I'm surprised they got De Niro to go to that thing.
I am too, but I kind of...
Is he that close with Alec Baldwin?
I don't know. I would assume so. You know, all those New York elite, they just like love to hang out with each other. But it seems like every roast always has one like obnoxiously famous person that's like, why am I here with these peasants? And that's basically what De Niro was.
Yeah.
He literally at one point was saying like, who the fuck am I up here with?
Yeah,
you know?
that's true. That's true.
And that was like a whatever.
I wonder if
Caitlyn
they
Jenner,
get paid. Like, did De Niro get paid to show up?
I'm sure. I am sure.
Had to have, right?
In that industry, you don't do something unless there's money involved.
That's true. Yeah.
But Caitlyn Jenner got fucking roasted.
Yeah, Blake did all right.
Blake Griffin did pretty good.
Yeah, he did all right.
And then I'm getting a fucking call. What is this?
Getting a phone call on the show? You don't put Do Not Disturb?
It is Do Not Disturb, but yeah, I denied it. Don't worry.
All right, good.
But Blake Griffin crushed it.
Professional.
He said to Caitlyn Jenner, he's like, you're evidence that no one in that family wants a white dick.
Yeah.
I was like, good for you, dude. And then
He's like, thanks for giving all your kids daddy issues and making them date black guys.
Yeah. And he said, like, on behalf of half of the NBA and all of the rappers on the Billboard charts. But I thought it was okay.
Overall, it was okay.
I've seen better roasts.
I've seen better roasts, but that was one of the better recent ones.
I think that's... Who was before this? Justin Bieber?
Yeah. No, there was one in between, but I forgot.
I don't remember. But watch the other ones. I found out I have them on demand. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Go watch them. And then what about you? What's going on for NBA 2K? How you living?
I will be announcing, not announcing. I'm going to slide in some of these DMs on Friday. So keep your Saturdays open. This is coming out on Friday. Keep your Saturdays open. You have to go to the Stank, on Instagram, like the photo, and I will play some
podcast.
The Stank podcast. God damn it! That's why I keep you around, bro.
I love you.
Love you. Finger me rightly.
Fucking fuck.
Yeah. So go there, like that fucking thing. I'm gonna go through the likes because I'm not just gonna go through the followers. I'm gonna go through the likes, and I'm gonna pick somebody. And I'm not just gonna pick who I think I can beat. I'm gonna pick who I think is the best, and I'm gonna bust that ass. So we're gonna play on Saturday during the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. We'll set up a time during the DMs whenever you're comfortable to get that ass smashed. And then I'm gonna play somebody in 2K, and I'm gonna fuck their butts.
Wow.
With consent.
With consent, I like that. What team are you picking?
I always allow them to pick their team first, and then I build off of it. I'll probably pick a worse team than whatever they pick.
So, all right, I'm just going to throw some teams out there. Tell me who's the first team you're going to pick. All right, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I am picking the Jazz.
I will pick the Celtics.
All right, I'm going to pick the Warriors.
I will pick Oklahoma City. No, Houston.
All right, I'm picking Magic.
Orlando Magic. I'll go with the Hornets.
All right, you're on it. You're ready.
I would like to see Zion. Zion's good enough on that team. Lonzo Ball got people that could run the floor. A couple people that can hit some threes. I'm good. Drew Holiday. That's actually a buddy of mine, so I'll run with him.
Fucking Christ, this kid loves to fucking.
Drew,
name
what up,
drop.
boy?
Very cool. Very cool. I'm practicing for Smash. I need to.
Yeah, man. Why didn't you fucking play it on stream the other night? You fucking.
Because
bitch.
we were talking. We were having a Q&A.
Yeah, man. But people, how many times have you played Smash on stream?
5 times.
Yeah, you should play more.
I will.
I think because that's your best
Tuesday
game.
nights.
You could play competitively, and you should be getting practice rounds.
I am getting practice rounds
while
every
getting
day.
paid
I have
for
it. I will practice right now. On air.
I think that you should stream tonight.
Wednesday night?
Yeah, I think.
I'll tell you why I can't.
Oh, here we go. This is why.
Listen,
I'm trying to get you ready to be a fucking champion, bro.
I appreciate it.
I'm trying to get you ready to be the
tonight.
fucking
I
best.
I can't.
And now hit me with the can'ts.
But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Who told me I can't?
Who told you?
You know who told me I can't? You can't say I can't.
Who?
Daddy over there.
Oh, really?
Daddy doesn't know what can't means.
Daddy does know what can't means.
No.
No, he does.
I'll tell you this because he cannot listen to anybody say can't. And I'm starting to adopt that.
I see a trend in that that statement. Listen, I will say this. Although I'm not able to tonight because of external reasons.
All right.
we are starting to do subscriber-only streams. And we're
Yeah.
going to be doing a lot of super interactive and cool stuff.
What
like we
days
did
do you
yesterday.
stream again?
Mondays and Tuesdays, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be doing once a month streams, subscriber streams, either Wednesday or Thursdays.
I think you should do them Thursdays,
Okay.
and it should be Smash,
Okay.
and you should play against subs,
Okay.
and then you should show people why you're so good at Smash. I don't know why you're so afraid to show the world
I'm
how
not-
good you are.
Listen, I'm not afraid of a goddamn thing. Don't you ever come at me like that.
I'm just saying, if people want to see you Smash, mad people want to respond. If I'm gonna bring my fucking people in there,
I
we
need
want to
your
watch
people.
Smash.
You're right. All right. All right.
You
I'm
don't
sorry.
need my people,
I need.
but-
Trust me. I need your people. Trust me.
What do
I
you
do.
like? No, it's like not even like the number of viewers or whatever. But what I'm saying is this: is that if I come in there and I'm in that chat, I gotta get what I want,
All right.
and I want it hard and dirty.
You're gonna get
and I want it
smashed.
stinky.
Next
and I
time you
want it
come in-
fuck, I want to get fucked in that
Next
chat.
time you come in and you say, "Here I am, smash," I will
Fucking-
smash the fuck for you.
Rock me like a hurricane, bro.
Here I am,
Yeah.
bum bum dun, rocking you like a hurricane.
That sounded like
What?
Michael Jackson. You're like dun 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 dun.
Well, I slowed it down a little bit. Here I am, gun, 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 rock you like a hurricane.
Who sang that? Scorpion?
I believe so.
Yeah. See, I'm in there.
Look at.
Ow!
So
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna smash somebody in 2K on Saturday.
like
so just
it.
keep your day open to get fucked in your butt with
Buddy butt.
consent.
buddy, but
I'm gonna fuck your butt.
wow. All right. We've been telling you we were going to do it for a couple weeks, and we have finally come to the time and place. Episode 11 of The Stank, we are going to give our full thoughts, spoiler review on It Chapter 2.
Yep.
We allowed you guys to watch. If you were able to see it, great. If not, I'm
Fuck
sorry.
you. Fuck you.
Wow.
Fuck you at this point.
Wow.
You know, I'm
Slow
trying.
down. I think Daddy's going to come in here and tell me to stop screaming.
Probably at some point.
I've screamed a couple times.
You
in
know,
this episode.
I watched it 2 again.
Okay. So you watched It 2 too?
Yeah, I watched it 2 times.
Okay.
That movie sucks.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And I'm
don't
gonna tell
agree.
you why. You want to start with the beginning?
Yeah. Let's start with the beginning.
first scene was pretty rough.
I mean, it's right from the book.
That doesn't make the movie suck, but I'm
It's
just
right from
I'm
the
just
book.
commenting on it.
It's right from the book with the hate crime, the gay guy. being
Drop the
thrown
hard
off.
F.
Hard F.
Hard F.
An aggressively hard F.
An aggressively
We do
hard
not
F.
approve of hard Fs.
No, not of hard F.
But I think it again, it's shock value. It's way to bring it back.
Yeah, and okay, I get that. But and the other thing, my biggest problem with this entire movie, and the reason why it sucks to me after our second viewing, Pennywise isn't in it enough.
I disagree. I think he's in it way more than the first one.
Yeah, but even that though, and another thing about this movie, way too many like jump scares.
I don't agree with that either.
Yeah, I think there's way too many jump scares. It's like behind every corner was like something that's. I'm like, I get it. Everything's scary in this town. I get it. You know what I mean? And it got to the point where I was like, all right. I like that they touched on the spider a little bit. Like the what is that?
The spider from the movie series.
The
TV
pathology? Is that the
Mythology,
Mythology, right? What's pathology?
series. Pathology.
I forgot.
I'm going to look it up. Pathology.
I know that's a word.
Yeah, it is a word. I know that. The science that causes and effects of diseases. Oh yeah, not the same.
I guess he's kind of a disease, I guess. But
Yeah, he infects the town of Derry.
Yeah, who cares? Good save, bro. Thanks, dog.
Got it.
Bang, bang. But yeah, I like that they touched on that a little bit. It just Bill Hader saved that movie for me.
Yeah.
I think he was the perfect cast for Richie. I think he was great. I just think that I could have used more Pennywise because it's the second one. I want him throughout the whole fucking thing almost.
All right, listen.
You know what I mean?
My issues with the movie had nothing to do with Pennywise. I thought there was a perfect amount of Pennywise. I thought that Bill Hader was incredible. Name someone better. Like, he has a consistent track record as of right now. I can't remember
Emmy winner.
something that Emmy winner.
Barry.
My issues were that I think it's not obviously like the movie's not obvious to people in regard to what it's going for. A lot of the stuff in it were a little cartoony. Like the giant woman going and attacking Bev.
Well, they used way too much CGI in this movie.
Well, it was a little cartoony, and my issue with it is that it doesn't make the clear distinction that it's like, oh, this is what it thinks is scary for these kids. It plays it off like it understands and knows. You know what I mean? So I just wish some of the like stuff meant to scare people was just a little more on the practical side.
Also, I feel like the movie as a whole is all over the place.
It was very long.
You know, I think it's all over the place. And what's the word I'm looking for? The
You got it.
the pace.
Yeah, pacing. Yeah.
That's like a movie term, right?
It comes to a screeching halt at one point.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, like, what are we doing here? There was a lot of times where, like, I was honestly on my phone for, like, and missed nothing.
Really?
Yeah. The second time I watched.
Yeah.
The second time.
It's long. It feels its length. I was fine with it because I enjoy the characters, I enjoy the story, I enjoy the world, but it was not as strong as number one. And again, I think it has something to do with the fact that people just don't give a fuck about adults in peril as much as they do kids.
Yeah.
You know?
We talked about that. Kids are scarier.
Yeah.
How'd you feel? Because I just had it in my notes. How'd you feel about Mike knowing the ritual?
That was really dumb.
Right? Wasn't
I was
it stupid?
so upset by the way they handled the ritual of Chud.
It made it look stupid.
Well, I mean, it is stupid.
Yeah, I know it's stupid, but it's like, oh yeah, I knew about it.
I don't like how they just kind of glossed over it. I thought like the whole like flashback sequence was pretty cool, but
Yeah,
how
because
just
having the kids in there is like,
Bill just opens his eyes and he goes, "The ritual of Chud." Like, how would you know that?
yeah,
How would you fucking know that?
Yeah.
And then it literally was nothing. It didn't work. It was stupid and pointless. So at the end, them going to get their little fucking tokens or whatever, and then putting it in the thing, and then it's just for nothing. I thought that was really dumb. I agree with you.
Yeah, I just think there was one, like, here's the problem when you might try to make horror movies like really good. They're too long.
Yeah.
And then you have to throw shit like this in there.
Yep.
That makes no sense.
Yeah. Like if you took out that whole middle sequence, it would be an hour.
How long was the movie?
2
I'm sorry, I
hours,
didn't mean to cut you
45
off.
minutes, I think.
What would you say? If you cut that whole sequence out and made it what?
I would say if you cut that sequence out, you could make it an hour and a half, hour 45.
I think that's a perfect elapsed time for a goddamn horror movie.
I agree.
It's hard to be scary for fucking 2 hours.
It's tough. And they couldn't make this like a two-parter. What would they do? It Chapter 2, Part 1? Like,
Yeah,
It would be... what do you think about the characters that we lost in Stanley and in Eddie Kasprak?
Did they lose them in the book?
Yes.
They did, right?
Yes. So it pretty much works out. For Stanley, it works out the same. He, in some ways, he kills himself because
That
he's
I knew
too afraid.
because he stays there the whole
I
time.
will say,
too.
and I'm really interested to hear what you think about this. There's
He was
been
like, nah, I ain't fucking with this guy again.
There's been some controversy in regard to
The tub scene?
the end where they get a letter from Stanley saying like, I killed myself to inspire you guys. A lot of people saying that's dangerous for mental health.
Yeah, I mean, listen, everybody knows I'm a mental health advocate. You know, I deal with my own mental health issues. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce that. You know, I think if you're having mental health problems and suicidal thoughts, first thing I'm going to say is seek help. Try to go out and see somebody. Get yourself in a situation. Build a network. Try to get yourself out there to get some help. That's what I had to do. But you shouldn't be watching it to begin with.
Think so?
Yeah, at that point, yeah, dude. Because I'll tell you this, man. When I was going through it, bro, I couldn't watch certain things.
Doesn't make sense.
Because it would trigger a lot of shit in me. Not to the point where I would have suicidal thoughts again at that point, but it would make me very anxious. It would force me to panic. A lot of visual imagery could do shit like that too. So I get that argument. But two, I understand that it's like, oh, it's glorifying his suicide or whatever. But three, you got to remember, it's make believe.
Yeah,
it's make believe. And, you know, a lot of people
There's a giant murderous clown that is 3 dead lights from fucking outer space.
Yeah, and like, what is that to, like, you know, people sacrifice themselves in movies all the time, too. Fucking Scarlett Johansson did that shit in the Endgame. She basically killed herself to inspire fucking Jeremy Renner to be able to run through dark tubes. You know what I mean? But, like, you know, I feel like anything, we're living in an ultra-sensitive world because people are ultra sensitive. We're hypersensitive now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Whether it's like physiological, you know what I mean, or it's just emotional.
Yeah.
So a lot of people get in those situations where a lot of things piss them off, and we're in an era where everybody kind of has a voice now, or thinks they have a voice. Everyone has a voice, but you know what I mean. And it's like, you know, you got to take things on the surface for what they are. You know what I mean? It's just a film. It's just a film.
Gotcha. All right. And then Eddie at the end, him dying. He did die in the books, but he does die in a different method in the books where it actually rips his arm off and he bleeds to death. Where they say that there was a little Easter egg to that, where Bill Hader's character Richie rips off its arm.
Yeah.
And then what did you think about the end? It dies. I guess it dies by turning into a ball sack. Dude, I was watching that with Becca, and it was so distracting because she started dying laughing, and it was.
The worst part about horror films is when the bad guys die.
You're like, yeah?
Yeah, because they're never good. They're very rarely good. Like when a bad guy dies, when the murderer dies in a horror movie, what's a really good one? There aren't any. Those are usually the worst part. So it's like, I'm not going to be like, yo, he died like he went out the right way. It's like, dude, he's a fucking spider from space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he fucking died, whatever. But like, again, it just goes back to my point that way too much CGI in this film. Obviously, you have to use CGI in this film, but I think they just overdid it a little bit.
I agree. They could have cut back on the CGI.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You have really good actors.
Anyone that surprised you from an acting standpoint?
Bill Hader.
I mean, but were you surprised by Bill Hader?
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah, it was, because
First time doing horror?
first time doing horror, but like his ability to touch on being serious and then touch on being like the best, like taking over an entire screen. Like, you gotta remember, like, Jessica Chastain's in that movie.
Yeah, and fucking James McAvoy.
And James McAvoy. These are fucking stars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These are movie stars. They've been in fucking countless movies, Oscar-nominated people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think he took over the screen, and that's fucking hard to do. Sorry, we got
Yeah.
some friction going on here.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, we're good. We're good.
But,
I agree. But I wasn't surprised by Bill Hader after watching Barry. Look at that. I just pulled this out of my shirt. What do you think?
Keep it. Patreon. Sign up, you get the string.
Patreon, you get the string.
Yeah, I think he has to be. And then, obviously, Skarsgård. I mean,
Yeah, crushed it.
it just crushes it. I mean,
James McAvoy, I will say this. His stutter was it looked a little weird.
I'm surprised they got him to do that movie.
Really?
Yeah, because I thought
He did X-Men Dark Phoenix and X-Men Apocalypse. What's surprising about him doing
No,
it
because
chapter 2?
aren't they filming a new X-Men movie?
No, it's done. They're going to Disney.
I know they're going to Disney, but isn't he going?
No, they're completely... I mean, he could be. They haven't announced if he's staying, but I would assume they're rebooting everything. Everything.
I thought he was pretty good as Professor Xavier. I mean, it wasn't like, yo, he's killing it. I don't think anybody really killed it in those movies.
Yeah, but he was fine from what I saw.
Yeah.
He wasn't great. He wasn't
Who
awful.
played Magneto again? What's that guy's name?
Michael Fassbender.
Michael Fassbender. He's a good actor.
He's great, and
Yeah.
he's kind of a smoke.
Yeah, he was good in that movie. That fucking escape,
Oh,
it's like a marble or something.
in which one?
He like sucks the iron out of a guy's body.
Oh, that X2, I believe.
That was kind of cool.
That was super dope.
Yeah.
All right.
He's like, you eat too much iron. Yeah, but
All right.
it
In chapter 2, overall stank rating.
I'm gonna give it out of 5.
Yeah.
2.5 stinky onions that have been left out in the desert for 3 months, and then your mom brought them home, cooked them, served them up to you, and told you to eat them now, or she's gonna smack you.
Wow.
Yeah.
I will say I'll say 3.6.
Wow, that's a good fucking rating, bro.
Yeah, but in compared it to the first one, it's where
See, I would give the first one like 3 to 4.
No, I'd give the first one 4.5.
Yeah. See,
All right, yeah, you're right. Maybe 3. I would say 3.2.
Yeah, that's more like
3.2. 3.2. Fucking just like 800-year-old mummies scissoring each other in a bathhouse.
oh, that's stinky.
Yeah, it stinks.
Yeah, fuck, it's disgusting.
All right, so moving on.
Yeah, let's go.
We had the 2019 Emmys
Yeah.
on Sunday. We had a couple big winners, but our girl did it. Fleabag was the big winner of the night. Them and pretty much Game of Thrones took home, I think, the most.
Yeah, you knew Game of Thrones was gonna get their goodbye. You know,
Their farewell, thanks
their
for
farewell.
the memories.
Thanks for the memories.
Thanks for the memories, even if they weren't so great.
like them, but it's better.
So
Yeah, I think Game of Thrones. Obviously, you knew was gonna win. I think Fleabag, though, I like to see the Emmys. I like to watch the Emmys when there's new blood there.
yeah, I agree.
You know, there was that era where it was like The Sopranos, The West Wing.
Yeah.
Like everything was like the same thing.
I mean,
so,
comedy series over the last so many years has been Veep.
yeah,
Every single year. And Veep's a great show.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's like
I don't think
it's not as like deadpan and it's not as like crude.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's crude, but it's not like to the point where it's like it doesn't stick out there for me. It's like one of my. It's a very good show, but I don't love it. Like
if you didn't watch it, you're not missing out on much.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
That's how I feel about it.
I agree.
Like I could sit down and watch an episode. Like it's cool. Like don't get me wrong, but it's like it's not to the point. Like I'd much rather watch like Curb.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see that. I mean, so I was really glad to see Fleabag win because it won for writing in a comedy series. Phoebe Waller-Bridge directing in a comedy series, not her, but somebody else. Lead actress in a comedy series, and then just outstanding comedy series.
Yeah, and I just think that when you come with original stuff, and also though, Fleabag, how happy do the fucking people at
Amazon
have to be for that?
They the next day gave her a multi-million-dollar deal.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Because you go do that at the Emmys now. I don't listen. Amazon doesn't need money, but their thing is they want to compete.
They want it's for the clout.
It's for the clout, and it's like, yo, we got the best everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I like to see new blood, and then it's causing people. People have to pay to see that show. You have to get Prime. So
yeah, it was a really good show. It's really well written, really well acted,
and it's original.
And it's simple.
Yeah, you don't have to overdo it.
It's literally just this girl who just can't seem to get it together.
Yeah, and it's like it's a simple thing. It's like a less complicated Weeds.
I never watched Weeds.
Weeds
Becca
was
says
good.
I would like it.
You would like Weeds. You would like Weeds.
Would I?
Yeah, I think you would.
Would I?
Yeah. It's like kind of like quirky, like smart comedy. You would like it.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never been a fan. What's the girl's name from Weeds?
I can't remember.
It's gonna bother me, but whatever. I do know Kevin Nealon's in that show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he good in that show?
I mean, he's good in everything.
He's good in everything. Yeah. So we also, as we said, Game of Thrones, big winners of the night as well. Most importantly, taking home Outstanding Drama Series and Supporting Actor in a Drama Series for Peter Dinklage. Do you think, out of everything that it got, do you think those are the two that make sense?
Yes.
Why?
Because the last season was all over the place. Like, I mean, Emilia Clarke was great. She's always great, but she plays the same person every year. Like, this year, she just got, like, a little more angry and, like, more, like, fuck everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, Jon Snow's been Jon Snow from
he didn't want it.
Yeah, he's been, like, that guy from, like, the beginning. And, like,
I don't want it.
Peter Dinklage's character is, I think, had, like, not the most arc, because I think fucking Daenerys probably had the most arc of a character.
Well, because she literally had an arc. It started here and literally just went. Whoop.
Yeah, but like Peter Dinklage was like he was the glue that held the show together.
I could not have said it better myself.
So I think sometimes you gotta give it to the glue.
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 And that's who they gave it to.
And he's funny too on top of it because he's also doing drama and he's doing some a little bit of comedy in there too.
I mean, he's just a very talented guy that just happens to
exceptionally.
that just happened to be I don't like to say people get lucky with roles, but you get lucky if the show's successful.
Yeah.
And I think he's a big part of why that show is that successful, especially in the beginning.
Agreed.
Bong.
We also got Last Week Tonight taking home Outstanding Variety Talk Series and Writing for a Variety Series. Now, a lot of people go back and forth on John Oliver and Last Week Tonight. What do you think? Are you a fan of the show?
Yeah, my buddy Julian got me into John Oliver's show. I did get to work with John Oliver once, so that was cool. But he's actually a very nice man.
Yeah, well, come on, go ahead. How great was it? Did you smoke weed with him too?
No. Just had a small conversation. He's a very nice guy.
Is he actually British or is it all an act?
He's actually British.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought it was an act. I owe Joey money now.
No, it's all right. One, I think his show is the most relatable to millennials. I think it's able to have that millennial voice on it and that millennial twist on it, but it's also allowed to have like the older people. Like the older people, they watch like Bill Maher.
Fuck Bill Maher.
They do though. They do.
Fuck him.
They do. Old people love that shit.
I hate him.
And it was like, and before them it was like Dennis Miller. You know what I mean? Like they liked that old people shit.
Yeah.
I think John Oliver has a good way of speaking to both generations. If that makes any sense.
This is the thing
I'm trying to make sense
that
of it,
I really like about John Oliver is every point that he makes has a lot of facts behind it.
Yeah, well, they got really good writers.
He's got the writing on that show is exceptional. And personally, as someone that I don't know about you, you know how they say like people argue with themselves, they win every argument in the shower. Whenever I get into an argument or a conversation, I try to think of every response this person can have back toward me and how I will respond back.
Yeah.
And the fact that show is able to do that with hard facts and really just refute what people say, and they kind of do it brutally too, and they attack stuff that people you'd never think of attacking.
Yeah.
You
gotta, if you're gonna do a show like that, you gotta have balls like that though. You can't just pick and choose your shots, And it's like, I think shows like that are necessary because it breaks up the fucking monotony of fucking television. Everything's fucking fake all the time. And listen, like The Daily Show, like I like The Daily Show, but it was like you said earlier, very up its own ass.
Yep.
And I think John Oliver's a little bit there, but it's facts. Like you said, it gets brought back to facts, so you can't shit on it if it's a fact. Or you can if you want.
I know some people are not.
You know what I'm trying to say.
They like the show, but they're not a fan of him. They say his delivery's the same on every joke. They say his timing is the exact same.
So is every fucking comedian.
Yeah, but I can understand the criticism of John Oliver. But I like him a lot.
Listen, if you're going to be on TV fucking 6-7 nights a week, people are going to fucking shit on you somehow.
Yeah, that's where he started with Daily Show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
a lot of people started from there, man.
Yeah, him. Rob Riggle, I guess, but even though Rob Riggle was a SNL cast member, Trevor Noah, Jordan Klepper.
A lot of them. Colbert?
Yeah, obviously. Colbert's the big one.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Jon Stewart put a lot of people on, man.
Great guy, great New Yorker.
Great New Yorker. Actually cares about 9/11 veterans, too, so.
What a guy. Other notable winners, see if any of these jump off the page for you. Billy Porter for Best Actor for Pose.
I didn't watch Pose, but I'm going to watch it now.
I really want to watch it. And his
I'm gonna
speech
check it
is
out.
great,
Yeah.
too.
Cool hat.
Super cool hat.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Before we get to anything else.
Come on.
You know what I'm going to ask about.
Yeah, I know.
I opened the Pythagoras idea where I've discovered... What the fuck is going on with Terrence Howard?
Straight things don't move tectonic plates, man.
I found a wave frequency for everything in the universe.
I found a wave frequency, man.
And I don't know where people think straight lines came from, but I opened Pythagorean's theorem, and I'm going to show that gravity is a theory.
I'm done acting, man.
I'm done, man.
I'm done, man.
Damn. Yo, what is going on with him? I kind of want to watch his stuff.
He had to be on something.
Oh, everything.
Or he's just high on life. But I'm just saying, he's like, man, I'm going to disappear into the abyss, man.
I don't know, man.
I'm going to have to do everything, man.
He is out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, he's out of his mind.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about,
Terrence Howard.
Go look up the clip from Terrence Howard from the Purple Carpet. And he's like, yeah, I'm quitting because I'm about to open up the mysteries of Pythagoras for thousands of years.
Pythagoras spoke about this, man. He spoke about it, man.
So that
very good in Hustle and Flow, though.
I've seen that movie once and I haven't seen it since.
Yo, Hustle and Flow is a good fucking movie,
really?
Dude. Hell yeah. I'm so happy 3 6 Mafia won an Academy Award.
Oh, I love 3 6 Mafia, dog.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah, know it.
They were just like, yeah, motherfucker, we want that shit.
I think Juicy J showed up with that skull shirt that he had.
Yeah.
Multiple. Oh, fuck, I love him so much. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do my heart. Do my heart. Do my heart.
I love Juicy J. Come on the show.
All right, we got Julia Gardner, Best Supporting Actress, Dramatic Actress for Ozark.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
I forgot how good she was.
She's awesome in that show, dude. First of all, they opened up that first season with her listening to Biggie, so I was just like,
yeah,
all right,
I'm
fucking with it.
I really forgot how good that show, because that's the thing about Netflix is you forget. They drop, you watch it all on a weekend, and you don't hear about it for another 2 years.
She's fantastic in that
She really
show.
is. And she's like, I'm my papa, my daddy.
Daddy.
I'm going to take your money.
I killed him, Daddy.
I killed him. I'm going to kill him, daddy. Yeah, she
him,
really good.
Daddy.
Curly hair.
Oh, French fry hair.
French fries, dog.
Yeah.
Curly
I want to
shit.
eat your hair.
I want to eat it.
Yeah.
Throw some sriracha on that
I
bitch.
want to eat your hair.
This is a New Yorker thing, and I want to know if you did this.
What's up, Papa?
Back in the day, did you douse your French fries in hot sauce?
Yes, for sure.
Fuck yes, dog.
Yeah, ketchup and hot sauce go so fucking well together.
Well.
It's insane.
And then, did you get the Chinese food iced tea? The Chinese spot iced tea.
Oh, like
They put it in the giant Tupperware and they just fucking box cut at the top.
Yeah.
You did?
I used to do that. I used to get soup like that too.
Love it.
Yeah.
Wait, you drink soup out of a straw?
No, not out of a straw, but I would sip soup out of like a cylinder like that, the container.
You're a fucking psychopath.
Nah, people do that shit from
No.
the streets, bitch.
I don't know about that. Those streets, those mean streets.
From the suburban streets, baby.
Chernobyl, outstanding limited series.
Yeah, I
Makes
mean,
sense.
there was a lot of boring shit in Chernobyl, though.
It's not
I'm not one of those
boring.
people that's like, When I
People
watch,
that are calling Chernobyl the greatest show of all time need to chill the fuck out.
yeah, dude, there was
they
many
need to
times where I was
chill
watching.
out.
There were many times. I hate shows that where like you can't look away for 1 second.
Like Game of Thrones?
Yeah, and it's like, wait, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Chernobyl, another one of those shows, and it was just so full of information.
Yeah.
that I was just like, oh. And then they shot a bunch of dogs. I was like, oh.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and
I'm
that-
more watching this like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
and
That's
it's like
foul.
They sent that team down there to like go like fix everything, and then they didn't come back. I was like,
Yeah. This is the thing. If I'm watching a show and the whole time I'm just going, yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. You don't got me. But if you
No.
got me like this, like, you know, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Then they got me.
That's the thing that like shows suffer with. That's what I think Boardwalk Empire did such a good job with.
I've never seen Boardwalk Empire.
Gotta see it.
Yeah.
So they sprinkle in real life gangsters with fictional ones.
Okay. And Steve Buscemi's eyes.
In Steve Buscemi's eyes. He plays Nucky Thompson, but he's based on another guy who was actually like a fat guy too, which is kind of weird.
Steve
but,
Buscemi famously not fat.
Yeah, famously not fat. Also fantastic in The Sopranos. Little
And also
little
another-
weird casting, but I liked him in The Sopranos.
And also FDNY.
FDNY.
Former FDNY.
I also love that he fucks with Adam Sandler so much.
Yeah, he loves the fuck out of Adam Sandler.
He's always doing Sandler
Yo, I'll
movies.
never forget that.
This
in
guy is
Billy
a fucking
Mad-
like Oscar
in
nominated
Billy
actor.
Madison when he's just fucking like,
Oh yeah, man, it's cool.
and he puts on.
Scooby Wop, Shooby Dooby Wop, Shooby Dooby.
Oh my god, such an an underrated part of that movie.
Man, am I glad that I called that guy.
One fucking sir, that is the dumbest response I have ever heard.
Yeah.
We are all dumber for having listened to it.
I award you no points. May God have mercy on your soul. Another great thing, though, you know what everybody said? What were we just talking about? Because if you had a point, I don't want to keep
Chernobyl.
going. Chernobyl. We're done with Chernobyl, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. The other thing is, everyone was saying, like, dude, when's the next time Adam Sandler's going to make, like, a good movie? It looks like it's upon us.
Well, don't jump the shark because we're getting there right now. I might as well ask. Black Mirror, Bandersnatch, won outstanding television movie.
Obviously, whatever. It doesn't
Whatever.
matter.
Yeah,
I don't
whatever.
care.
I wasn't that crazy about it. It was fine.
No,
what it is.
no. But
So-
I liked the kid from the Exonerated Five. That kid's a good actor.
Oh yeah, from Now They See Us or what? No, not Now They See Us.
Isn't it weird how you forget shows and you watch them? What's going on with me? He's also the first Afro Latino to win that award, so shout out.
What's
I'm half
the show
Latino.
on Netflix called? It's
Let's
called
get those awards, dog.
When They See Us.
When they see us.
When They See Us. Yeah, very, very good.
Yeah, he was very good in that. That
Josh
was
was saying, he was like, yo, that kid crushed
yeah,
in
yeah,
that
yeah.
role. Hey,
Josh,
Josh.
you saw that, right?
That's a big fact,
Big.
my boy.
He's
Big
very
fat.
very good in that show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but he was. Really
I thought he was a child actor from something, but he was also in Moonlight.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, so going into this week, we are actually going to be introducing a couple new weekly segments this week that we're going to be doing every week here on the Stank for you guys to let us know what you think. So, on this week's edition of Do You Even Care? Do you even give a shit?
Open up.
Danny, we got a trailer for the new Adam Sandler movie called Uncut Gems. And Danny, I ask you one question. Do you even give a shit?
I give a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, talk
Hell
to
yeah.
me. Why?
Because one, it's based in New York, gotta love it. Two, it's based around sports betting, gotta love
You're
it.
all there.
Three, you get Mike Francesa in there, gotta
no,
love it.
no, no.
If you're from New York, you gotta love that.
No, that's
You have
where
a love-hate with Mike Francesa.
I hate how much I hate him.
Yeah, but you love to hate him.
No, I don't.
Do you listen to Francesa every day almost?
No.
When you first started driving a car and listening to sports, before there was
I
all these
listened to him a
out-
good amount.
You listened to
Mike and the Mad
Francesa.
Dog back in the day.
Now, who do you listen to now? You listen to Michael K and those guys?
I love Michael K.
See, I think Michael K's show is terrible.
You're garbage.
Rosenberg's terrible on that
You are
show.
literally the scum of the earth.
Nah, I like Don LaGreca. I like Don LaGreca
I like
a lot.
Don LaGreca. I like Rosenberg.
I think
like Michael
Rosenberg's
Caine.
terrible in that show.
No.
There's nothing about sports.
No, he does.
No, he doesn't.
But he's there as color.
No, yeah, whatever.
He's there as color. You know his role.
Yeah, whatever.
Wow. Yo.
He knows a lot. He knows a lot about hip hop, though.
Do you know Rosenberg?
No, I don't.
You sure?
No, I know people that know him, but I don't know.
I'm sure you do. So you do care about this.
Yeah, of course.
I am
I'm very excited
excited
for
for
it,
you.
and I think that Adam Sandler is a good actor, and I think he's going to show his chops in this. And
So-
because he's playing a New York Jew, that's what he is.
He's playing. So if you guys didn't see the trailer, go watch it. This is what I like. We start this new series. We do it every week, and we always say no, we don't care, but we do care this
Yeah,
time.
I think it's going to be really good.
I'm with you on this one. I'm interested in this. I do care. Because it's a breath of fresh air. We're not seeing Adam Sandler and fucking Taylor Lautner being, fucking cross-eyed, Westerners.
Yeah, and it's going to have its funny parts, but it's dark.
It looks, physically, it looks like it's a dark movie.
Yeah, man.
Like, it's like
Fucking
shot really dark.
Depths of gambling.
I'm
cheating on
pretty
his
sure
wife, I
Lakeith
think.
Stanfield I also saw in there. Kevin
Yeah.
Garnett.
Yeah, Kevin Garnett.
I'm excited to see Kevin Garnett.
Stanfield, is that the kid from Atlanta?
Yes.
Yeah, that kid's a good actor.
Yeah, very good.
He's got that other show I want to fucking watch.
Which one?
Stanfield. It's like a couple show, but it's like weird.
Oh, he was in that show, that movie, Thank You for...
No, he was in Black Klansman, but then he's in that movie. What's that movie?
Was he in Black Klansman?
Yeah, he was in Black Klansman.
I gotta look it up right now. I'll tell you right now. I'll type in.
No, I don't think he was in Black Klansman, but
That's
he's
what
in
I'm
a movie.
saying.
But he's in a movie that's kind of like that.
Sorry to Bother You. He was in. That's like the really weird one.
I want to see that.
He was in Selma. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
He's in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Why did I think he was in Black Klansman?
I don't know. You're an idiot, maybe. Either way, I like him.
I like him a lot.
I haven't seen Sorry to Bother You, but from everything I've heard about it, it's really, really good.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I was talking about.
but
Someone
so you
could
do
grow
care
up with.
about this?
Yeah, of course, 100%. I'll say it.
Give it the stamp.
I give it the stanky stamp.
The stanky stamp of approval. All right, moving on. Some other news that we got here. This is a big topic. Two people announced as being in talks to cast in Matt Reeves' The Batman. One being Jeffrey Wright, who people saying are going to be playing Commissioner Gordon, and the other is Jonah Hill, who no idea who he's playing, but he's saying he's playing an unspecified villain role. Have you seen anything? You saw Westworld, so Jeffrey Wright. You've seen some of Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah.
Is he good?
Yeah. Gary Oldman's hard top.
It is.
One of the best actors in the world. So,
In the world.
but if you look at it with an open lens, you forget about that trilogy, he'll do just fine.
Okay, and then Jonah Hill, I think, is the big one here.
Jonah Hill could act.
This is the thing. I liked Jonah Hill in Moneyball. I liked Jonah Hill in Wolf of Wall Street, but he was doing pretty over the top characters in both. You know what I mean? If we're basing it off of that, because Batman villains are obviously over the top, I think he's going to do really well.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know who he would play, because the obvious choices are Penguin because he got a little bit of chunk on him,
Yeah.
and then the other one they say is Riddler. But there's some other people he could do.
Just make it dark. Just make it new. Make it dark. Not like dark as in like you can't see anything, but like, don't put a stupid little thing on his face and like make him
Yeah.
just a weird dude. Like that's.
I would like to see him play someone else. Riddler and Penguin are too easy. I'd like to see him play like a calendar man, just someone who's just like a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, or well, he can't really do it. But I always forget this guy's name. The guy that mutilates people with the knives.
Victor Zsasz.
Victor Zsasz.
Yeah, I would see a Victor Zsasz in there.
Or fucking play Pigman, something like that.
Oh,
Professor Pig.
I know who you're talking about. He's relatively new.
He's relatively new. That's what I'm saying. It's like we do all these old ones. Like, let's bring some new ones.
I agree. If they're going to do, because they say that this movie is going to be more of a detective thriller. If they're going to go that route, I want to see them.
Murders, like, all over the place. Yeah. Trying to solve it. Like that.
I want to see them actually have some sort of a mystery. And if you get 100, if you got, Robert Pattinson as Batman and Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon, and then the only other star you have is Jonah Hill as a villain, you know exactly who it is. You know what I mean?
For real.
It's like one of those like Law and Order SVU things. It's like the biggest name in the credits is probably going to be the person that did it.
Yeah, Probably.
You know?
Probably.
Did we talk about Robert Pattinson here as Batman? We
Yeah.
like it.
And then like somebody was like, "Oh, he's not doing it." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah. Listen, we love you guys so much, and we read the comments.
We have the power of the internet over here.
We do.
Okay, we know what we're
Relax,
talking about.
okay?
You know? And when we don't know what we're talking about, guess what we say? I don't know.
We don't know. And guess what? If we say something that we get wrong, guess what? Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
You know how many times on this show I said I haven't seen it?
You know, if you're coming here for serious, hardcore facts, show them your nipple.
You should be coming here.
You know what I mean? I wasn't serious. Oh, there it is.
Gotta go to patreon.com/the Stank Podcast. See the rest of that nip. But yeah, Pattinson will be fine. If it's a young Batman, you know, I just want to see if he can get swole, though. I don't want him to be a little frail bitch.
I want him to be lean. I don't want him to be jacked. I
No.
want him to be a lean Batman.
Yeah, but like Christian Bale was lean in the last one. He wasn't jacked. You could add muscle with the fucking thing.
He was more jacked for Batman Begins. He was fucking
Yoked. And Batman Begins.
Holy
But
shit.
as he got older, he got thinner.
Yeah, he did. He also had to eat for Batman Begins because before that he did that movie The Machinist.
Yeah.
Where he was like 30 pounds soaking wet. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah, it's weird.
What is it about?
It's just about this dude that like never sleeps and like goes to work and like his life is weird. That's all it is.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right. A couple more things before we get into our favorite
You know,
segment.
Joe told me he's never seen American Psycho.
You know he's not cultured.
Yeah, that's true.
You know that he doesn't.
Have you ever read the book?
No, I haven't.
The book's actually pretty good.
You know you need to push him in the right direction.
I'll try.
I will tell you since he's gotten to know you.
Yeah.
New person.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
for sure.
He like goes on trips now.
Oh, yeah.
He fucking buys himself stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry. Excuse me. Moving on.
Yeah, we know you guys don't like that. So
Yeah, we know fucking. Oh god. Okay, you guys got it. We're gonna do a whole fucking episode like this. Get over it. And then random points. We're just gonna get real loud like this, and then we're gonna go right back down.
Yep.
So last week we said we were gonna do this.
Yeah.
A new segment.
Yeah.
Where we do a top 5 or something. However,
Yeah.
we got a name for it. I thought of this name. Let me know what you think.
Let me hit me with it.
It's
I
going
don't
to
know
be called either the top 5 segment is going to be called perfume or pure shit.
Oh, I like that.
Not bad.
Yeah.
You know?
For
So
sure.
we'll either give top 5 best or top 5 worst.
Yeah.
Or top 5 or whatever.
Okay.
So this week is tied into a story. Did you like John Wick?
I do.
You like John Wick,
Yes,
right?
I do.
The writer
Pure shit.
of John Wick is working on a new movie starring, it's an action thriller starring Bob Odenkirk.
Okay.
Saul Goodman himself. And the movie's called Nobody. It's coming out next August. So, Danny, first of all, what do you think about that? It's hard to see, right?
Yeah. It's
My
hard
guy
to see.
Bob
it's hard-
Odenkirk whooping ass?
Yeah. I mean, he's going to have to get in a little bit of shape, maybe.
I'm sure he'll be all right. He's got Hollywood money.
Yeah, so he'll be all right.
Now,
I love Bob Odenkirk. Until he shows me something wrong, I'm good. I'm riding with it.
Now, I want you to give me your top 5 actors or actresses that you want to see in a John Wick style movie.
Oh, wow. Peter Dinklage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
My guy Dink just going in there and
He's fucking killing the shit out
just
of people.
whooping. But and no disrespect, he needs to use a little bit of he needs an advantage. So give him a knife or something.
Yeah, no, he's like a gun wielding, like knife wielding motherfucker. You know?
I like that. I
He
like
kills
that.
everybody. Peter Dinklage. I like to see Edward Norton maybe do something
Okay.
because like he's such a good actor, man.
Yeah, but apparently he's like a little bitch.
Yeah, he is.
Apparently he's a little bitch in there.
Yeah, he's a little bitch. I would like to see possibly. I'm trying to think somebody younger. Maybe Timothée Chalamet. He'd be good.
Yeah, another one. He listen. I'm not saying he couldn't, but there's no way Timothée Chalamet could whip my ass.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like that's the
That's
power
fair.
of movies. I think Keanu Reeves could whip my ass.
But that's what I'm saying. If you saw Keanu Reeves before John
I think
Wick,
Peter
there would be-
Dinklage for some reason could whip my
Yeah,
ass.
Peter Dinklage could fuck me up.
Yeah, it
They
just
have
they have like scary
muscle mass.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they're fucking strong.
Who else would I like to see? I think Donald Glover could be good in it.
Okay.
I think.
What about some women? Can you think of any women?
Yeah, for sure. I would love to see. Well, she kind of did it already, but Charlize Theron, she had her.
Yeah, she's had a couple.
She's had a couple where she kicks some ass. I would like to see one maybe where like Anna Kendrick maybe kicks some ass because I like her.
Do you know
don't like
Anna
her.
Kendrick can sing?
Yeah.
Okay, she does it in fucking everything.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's kind of forced down her throat a little bit. I would like to see what's that girl's name?
I want to see someone like super out of left field, like I don't know,
Like Rebel Wilson?
yeah. Well, no, Rebel Wilson that would be too obvious.
Yeah.
because she, you know,
Yeah.
but
It'd
like
be like Chris Farley-ish.
yeah, it'd be Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah.
But like give it.
Anne Hathaway, maybe?
Yeah, give it. That's the exact person I was thinking about.
Anne Hathaway would be good in like a thing like that.
She basically did it as Catwoman. She did pretty good.
Yeah, she was good as Catwoman for sure. They should have did like a spin-off with her, like a movie with her. I think.
Yeah, I agree. I'm thinking like, I mean, I'm not a big fan of him, but like Jim Parsons.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Because
Neil Patrick Harris?
Neil Patrick Harris would crush it.
MPH? I mean,
MPH.
just from the Harold and Kumar MPH, you bring him over and give him a gun and stuff.
He would crush it.
He needs a spin-off of just his character.
and
Just from that movie.
And he's going to kill people because his husband was murdered.
Yes.
Make it inclusive.
Yeah, man.
Oh, not only, you know, there are gay murderers too, I'm sure.
Yeah. And
Fake.
then,
I don't know.
who else?
Give us one more. Give us one more.
I'll give you one more to round out my top 5, which has been like 7.
17.
I think, now this is different, but I want to see a buddy movie.
Like a buddy cop?
Denzel and his son.
Ooh, I would like that.
Yeah.
Isaiah Washington and
him
Denzel.
And Isaiah.
What would it be called?
I don't know. Spike Lee, get him on the phone. Make that movie.
Spike Lee and him are best friends.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I
saying.
mean? Let me guess. You too.
No, never met Spike. My mom worked with Spike Lee though.
Oh, like works currently?
No. She worked with Spike Lee on you remember Michael Jackson's video? They don't really care about us. Remember that?
Yeah.
She worked on that video.
That's
with
pretty
that.
cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
I didn't know. I don't even know what your mom does for work.
She used to work in film when she was younger, and then she got a license to be a. What the hell is that thing called? She's gonna be so mad. Respiratory therapist.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Mrs. Lopriori, would she accept?
Mrs. Lopriori. She would
Mrs. Lopriori, whenever you want to come on the show,
Yeah, come on the show.
punch your son and just talk with me, a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know, and you can bring your husband as well.
Yeah.
Bring your whole family, really.
Said Michael Jackson walked around with an umbrella the whole time, which doesn't shock me.
That does not shock. It's for my skin.
No, it's from
I don't want to get my skin dry.
It's from the light.
Oh my God, I'll turn into a little munchkin.
I'm gonna shrivel up like a raisin.
It's
ignorant. Mike,
That's ignorant. That's just so ignorant.
He OD'd, right? That's what his thing was? Or did he have like a heart attack or something?
I believe it was an overdose, but people say that it was murder by his doctor.
Oh, Conroy. Yeah. That's right.
That's so ignorant. He'd never do that.
No. I need more hurt pills. Fucking.
All right.
People are torn over Mike. I know they are. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm not ready to talk about it yet. I'm really not. You got to be able. It's an interesting conversation. Can you separate the person from the art? If you did do those awful things, can you still enjoy his music? It's a good question.
Yeah, because we do it now anyway. John Lennon used to like beat up his fucking ex-wife all the time. And we're like, yo, man, you would imagine. Me and Joe talk about that all the time.
Yeah, it's an interesting.
You got to think about it too. Like, I hate to even say shit like this, but like Martin Luther King used to like cheat on his wife all the time.
Well,
you know, and it's like it's rough, man. Women have a fucking tough road with these fucking
You're right.
entertainers. And women
You're
and
right,
kids,
man.
you
No
know?
one's perfect. That's a big part of it.
That's
And we're not going to get too much into cancel culture, but
No, please, no, because then they're gonna cancel us.
I know what I'm saying is just the world is about allowing people to redeem themselves for their mistakes. That's all I'm going to say. In certain regards, in certain situations, some of them are irredeemable. and I understand that.
I mean, if Mike did that shit, I can't come back from that.
Yeah,
but,
no.
You know,
But that's all we're going to say. We're not going to get too much into it. No. Some video game news before we get into our last couple segments.
for sure.
Last of Us Part 2,
Can't fucking wait.
February 21st, 2020. Danny, are you excited for this?
You know that episode when Cartman freezes himself to get the Nintendo Wii?
Yep.
But he ends up like going like 1,000 years into the future? That's what I want to do to get to February.
So, the first one came out, I think, like 6 years ago, right?
Yeah, man.
It was a long before the PS4 because it was a PS3 exclusive at
That
first.
game
Is art.
is a movie.
That game is art.
It's art. It's art. And listen, a lot of games are art. Don't get me wrong. But this one from beginning to end was so compelling. The story is fantastic. And then the decision that
gameplay is
Joel...
also good, too, though.
and the gameplay is also good. And the way that... I don't want to spoil it, but fuck it. That game's old as shit.
Play it. If you haven't gotten it, go fucking buy it for like 10 cents.
Yeah, I'm not gonna end, but the decision Joel makes at the end is one of the best decisions because it's not a video game decision.
It's not. It's a cinematic decision. It is an incredibly layered game. Like you don't get games that should be that good. And I think like that was
from beginning to end. That fucking game made me cry.
Dude, that game is beautiful. It really is. And on top of that too, like it's one thing to have good cinematics and a good story, but like the gameplay is nearly flawless.
Fuck yeah, it's awesome.
It's nearly flawless, and it's scary. It's difficult. It's challenging, and it raises questions that good kind of like post-apocalyptic shows and movies they raise as well. Like who is the real enemy?
And
here?
It also shows to like how humans should be working together, but they end up working against each other. There's a lot.
It's really good. So,
wouldn't that be great though if there was an apocalypse and then people would just like, everyone was like, "Nah, we're just gonna help each other."
Yeah, that would be great, but
that would never happen.
No,
everyone would kill each other.
If there's one thing that you do not want for this game, what would it be?
I saw Ellie riding a horse. I got some Red Dead vibes from the trailer.
Okay.
I just don't want it to be like a lot of traveling, like open world traveling.
Literally, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, just not a lot of open world traveling. I know there's a lot of dialogue, and listen, walking around in that world, I know it's going to be beautiful, but it's like, I don't want this shit to be mad far from me. You know what I mean? Like, people talked a lot of shit about Red Dead Redemption 2 and being like, yo, it's open world, and it's like hard to get places, and it's annoying, but like, you knew that signing up for that game.
Sometimes, in my opinion, certain games work better if they are self-contained and they're a little more linear.
Yeah.
Like, you can have side quests.
Especially for storytelling.
Yeah. Like, let this be a straight story. You don't need to go off and do 100 different things. You don't need to go fucking play darts with your crew. Like, keep it a little more linear. Make it so the story is self-contained and it doesn't get overinflated. I agree. I don't want an open world, and I don't want multiplayer.
No, I don't want multiplayer.
Focus on the story. Focus on the gameplay. Make this the best version of itself that it can be.
Yep. I think they're gonna do it.
And they will 100%. If they can hit it out of the park like they did the first one, it's gonna be up for game of the year.
Yeah. Something's up with Ellie too. Her hand's shaking a lot. I think she's starting to get infected. I think.
Interesting. But interesting too because this one is actually coming out toward the end of the PS4 life cycle.
Which also the first one.
The first one, yeah, exactly.
So it'll have a PS5 release.
Yeah. All right. Last major piece of news that we got before we get into Flashback Friday and the VMs in our DMs.
Yeah.
Wow. WB Games Montreal teases a new game, which a lot of people are saying is a tease for a Batman game. You think so?
Yeah.
You think it's a Court of Owls?
Yeah, I think they're gonna go with the ladies.
I don't know, man.
You don't like the ladies in that game?
No. Listen. But they're not the Court of Owls. Those are the League of Shadows.
No.
Or a League of Assassins.
No. I thought the owls are the girls.
They're not in the games. The owls have not been in the games.
Yeah, but they've had Easter eggs though.
I think they've had some Easter eggs.
They've had Easter eggs.
They have not been like in the games though. So
right.
The girl you're talking from Arkham City, like the girl assassins, right?
Yeah.
That was the League of Assassins. Which is also kind of teased too, because if you look at the teaser, if you guys go online and check, they have like two like kind of like weird images, and one of them looks like the demon head, and the other looks like the.
Oh yeah, that's true. I saw that on a.
One of them looks like the Talon, which
is an owl.
Now this is my thing. Let's go. What are your thoughts on the
That's not
Arkham
an owl.
series? Did you like the Arkham series?
I love the Arkham series, and I'm going to rate them for you right now.
I want to hear it.
I'm going to go Arkham City 1, Arkham Asylum 2, Arkham Knight 3, and then Arkham Origins 4. But I think Arkham Origins gets a bad rap. But the League of Assassins is what you're talking about. Was what I was talking about, which I think would be cool.
I would love that.
I think it'd be cool if they made like a female based game, but
yeah. This is my thing. I think we've ranked it before. I said Arkham City is 1, Arkham Knight is 2, Arkham Asylum is 3, and then Arkham Origins is like a deep 4.
I don't think it was that bad.
I remember, because I was such a big fan, I remember this dropped to no excitement.
Oh yeah,
the game itself was not that great. The story was cool, and all the buzz around it was, oh, Joker's not in the game. Oh, but spoiler alert, Joker is in the game.
Yeah, I think they beat the Joker drum to death in that series.
And the game was it was broken as shit too, because as soon as there's a part in the game where You get an upgrade after you defeat one of the assassins, guy by the name of the Electrocutioner, and you get his electric like punchy gauntlets, and it's you break the game. It's just a beat 'em up. It's a mash and beat 'em up at that point in time, and it's too easy. There's no skill involved after that. It's literally just mashing the attack button.
Yeah.
But
I still enjoyed the story somewhat.
I enjoyed this story too.
Because Batman's like a little more brutal in that, because like he's like getting
I
used
agree.
to like being like a little more passive. Like Arkham Asylum, he's kind of just like
Yeah.
even kill as shit.
What was that?
I don't know. It sounded like somebody was screaming.
Yeah. Someone screaming over there?
I don't know what that was. I thought it was like.
Oh, I heard.
I don't know. I got to play that back. Fucking ghost in here.
There's
But yeah,
ghosts?
Court of Owls is that secret society.
Yeah. I will say this. I would be more excited for this if it was being done by the guys that did Asylum, City and Night. It's not. WB Games Montreal, the only one they did was Origins.
Yeah.
So if this was Rocksteady,
That game looked really good though.
Or it was all right. It had a little bit more of a cartoony, like it had like the whole like Gears of War like buff man style thing. Like
Yeah.
if you remember, like Batman's forearms were like this fucking massive.
Pretty cool costume. So
Yeah, the costumes were cool. I liked.
Arkham Knight had the best ones, because you could wear like 1980s Batman costumes.
Oh,
and shit.
that and Arkham City, I mean, were great. I had the holy shit package for the boys. All right, so
Yeah, it'll be cool. I'll play it.
What do we do? Flashback Friday first or VMs and our DMs first? What are you thinking?
Flashback Friday. Probably.
Flashback Friday. Every week at the end of the episode, toward the end of the episode, we do a segment where we talk about something from the past that we're watching, listening to, enjoying as of right now.
Yep.
So, Danny, in the realm of, we did music last week. Why don't you give us the topic this week?
Podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What podcast from the past are you enjoying this week?
I've been listening to a lot of Bruce Pritchard.
Really?
Bruce Pritchard. For people that don't know, used to work in WWE. I think he
He's
works
back
with
there
WWE
now. Brother Love.
Brother Love. I've been watching him with Conrad,
Okay.
and I've been listening to a lot of shoots, which a shoot means.
Well, a shoot is just, kind of shooting on the wrestling business.
Yeah.
Just kind of
Shoot
telling
from
it
the
as
hip,
it is.
telling it as it is. So
Telling it as it is, baby.
I've been listening to his shoots about a lot of old wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been listening to that shit.
All right. It's weird. I've been. This isn't really a podcast. They used to do it in podcast form, but I am a big fan of the Screen Junkies.
Yeah.
And their honest trailer stuff is awesome, but also they're just like their daily show stuff. Everything that they produce over there is really cool. They're going to be at
How long have you been listening to them?
long time, like
Yeah.
2014, 2013.
That's throwback.
From way back in the day. And I love this team that they got there.
Yeah.
They have a real good balance of people that know what they're talking about and are funny. And
Go work there then.
No.
What are you trying to say, bro? I think I took this the wrong way.
No, never.
Get out. Get out.
Never.
Redneck. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
White trash. Get out. Yeah. Stay down there. Think about what you've done. But yeah. So Screen Junkies? You like Screen Junkies?
Oh.
Oh. You okay?
No.
Your butt crack came out.
It's this fucking room is a death trap.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's stuck on your Skechers. That's why.
I don't even get there. Don't make fun of my Skechers.
I won't. Screen Junkies. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they're cool.
I like that. I like that. I like you mostly.
Which, yeah. So that's my flashback. Even though it's not flashback, but like their old stuff is great too.
Josh, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, let's ask you something.
Those cargo shorts?
Cargo shorts.
Those cargo shorts. Come over here. Let everybody see those cargo
See,
shorts.
this show's
Come over here.
They're not the same.
Show those cargos. Get close. No, I'm not saying they're the same, but that's cargo short.
What do you need all those pockets for?
Yeah. What do you cargoing around?
I have. Look at them. I don't even know how to open them.
Wow.
Oh my God!
He's got-
That's a double layer pocket.
That's a double cargo short.
Get over here. Get over here. How do you? There's. I kid you not.
There's 8 buttons.
There's 8 buttons on one pocket.
Damn, cargo shorts.
How are you even doing that? Why did I just say that like Marissa Tomei?
don't
How
know.
are you even doing that?
She looked smoky last night. Or 2
she
nights
looks
ago
great
on, whatever,
always and forever.
on the Emmys. But yeah. And
All
then
right.
let's do some VMs in our DMs.
DMs and on DMs. Oh, yeah. That wasn't bad, right?
Yeah, I backed you up, dog.
All right, guys. Every week, we tell you that we are doing a segment called VMs in our DMs, where we ask you to send voice messages and to stick them right in consensually to our little horny DM.
Oh, fuck,
wow.
Oh, fuck.
And you do it. You get the chance to get your question read aloud on the episode. Question read aloud on the episode and a quick
You do
shout
it.
out. So we got a good one this week.
Fuck yeah.
Are you ready?
Fuck yeah.
This is from our friend Nick, the Situation Bellantoni.
Whoa. Love him.
First of all, underscore in between every single word and an underscore at the end. Long name.
God, what a fucking asshole.
Long name. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
You make me feel like stinking, stink the night away. You
Ooh.
make me feel like stinking.
What?
Stink
the night away. Oh.
Dan and Frank, what is going on? I fucking love you guys.
Love you too, buddy.
You make Fridays so much more better.
Thanks, man.
So much
Or
more.
better. What the
Yeah,
fuck
there it is.
It's all right. He figured it
Question
out.
for you guys is, if there were any TV show that you could be in an episode of right now, what would it be?
First of all, incredible.
Yeah, it's
and
great.
he sent pick me like 80 times.
Yeah. He's good.
That is a goodie. That is a goodie. First of all, that's the energy we need for these questions.
Yeah, for sure. You got to bring the heat or you're not coming on the show.
Insult us or sing, it's good.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
But what TV show would you like to live in right now? Something that's currently on the air. What can you think of right now?
Like, am I a thriving character or am I like an extra, just like I live in the background?
I mean, it's whatever you want, I guess. What do you think you'd do well with?
Oh, man. That's a fucking great question.
I'll tell you.
No. I'm going to get it. You know yours already?
I know
All right,
mine.
go. Because I have two in mind.
I want to be in Handmaids.
No, you don't.
And I want to punch every white man in that show in the fucking balls.
Yeah, but they wouldn't let you, man.
I will
Commanders
figure out a
would
way.
Snatch you
I
up.
will fucking grab their snatch and just fucking goo. The guy, oh, excuse me, balls. I will grab the fucking.
We got to fix that in post.
Okay.
I'm kidding. We're leaving that in.
I'm like all these
Yeah,
fucking.
tell us more how you're going to punch girls in their
No,
puss.
that's.
You want to go to Handmaids to punch girls in the
No,
vagina?
I will grab all these D-bags in there and just punch them in the fucking palitos, in those bowls, and I'll fucking hit it like a.
I might want to live in the time of Deuce.
Really?
Yeah, because
I've never seen that show. Is it good?
I mean, it's a good show.
I just can't see James Franco. He looks so ridiculous.
I-
Oh, it's me.
But I would love to like live in New York and like back then. You know what I mean? Just see how big of a piece of shit everybody was.
Do you
Because
think
I would fit right in.
Do you think you'd be a porn star?
Yeah, at some point, I would have to figure out how to come on somebody for money.
Look
at that point.
guy's staring at us.
Yeah,
What the fuck is wrong with him?
fucking pop
Leave-
that peck a little bit.
Pop that peck.
Oh, doesn't have enough.
He doesn't got. Oh! You see it?
You want a fucking battle, bro?
Josh, what about you? What show would you currently want to live in?
Ooh,
He's gonna say like, oh, fucking, you're a power. I'd love to live in power.
I was gonna say.
You want to
never
live in the Power universe?
I want to be like a hot doctor.
A doctor?
Grey's Anatomy.
Ooh, Josh
Nice.
would be a hot doctor.
Yeah, you would be a hot
I
doctor.
tell you what they don't wear though. They don't wear cargo shorts.
No cargo shorts.
No cargo shorts.
no cargo shorts.
In Grey's Anatomy.
Especially in the emergency room.
Yeah.
I would want to live in possibly the Better Call Saul world because Walter was there, and it would be cool because Walter would still be alive if I went back and I was in that
So
timeline.
you'd like know what was gonna happen. You go talk to Walt and get the money for him.
yeah, maybe, or maybe I would just like I'd be able to know like this guy's gonna be a fucking badass.
I would really want to be a cartoon in like Family Guy or
That's
South Park.
that's what I was. That was gonna be.
You
my
know,
second
because
thing.
I would just be there for the fun,
yeah.
and I would just watch them.
Like I would
unload
love
on
to
each
work
other.
at the school.
Oh
like-
my god!
like
Like
South
you'd
Park
be the new
school.
chef.
Yeah, could be.
Hello, children.
Hello, children.
Hello, children.
I want to make love to your asshole, children. Remember when they cut the thing up when he left?
They were pissed at Isaac Hayes.
Yeah,
boy.
they were. They cut him up, made him a fucking child
All right.
molester.
Yeah. I want to make love to your asshole, children.
To your asshole, children. And Chef's dad's also great.
All right, we got one more from our friend. Hey,
Say about tree fitting.
Nick, situation. Great, just incredible. All right, and this is from our friend. Speaking of doctors, looking like in a lab coat here.
Oh, that's a doctor bitch.
Get Jen Yarardi.
Yeah, we shouldn't have read her that last name, probably.
That's her Instagram handle.
All right. Dr. Urardi.
I said we're going to give him a shout out.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah,
Don't
fine.
come at me. I'm doing what we said we were going to do.
That's right. That's true.
Here it is.
Hey guys, so I was wondering, who do you think is the funnier actor, Andy Samberg or Charlie Day?
That is a tough.
Charlie Day.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Andy Samberg's really good at what he does, like musically and stuff like that, but so is Charlie Day. Charlie Day's very talented musically. I like
You like Sunny more than Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
yes.
N-
And
see-
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's a fucking funny show, but I can't get into it like everybody else.
I-
Always Sunny, the characters are so good on that show.
I remember I got into the first season.
Yeah.
Back in the day when it was like when it premiered. I don't know. That's really tough because I have laughed more at Andy Samberg, but it's also because I've seen him more.
Have you seen Rockstar? Not Rockstar, Popstar?
Popstar is a classic.
That movie is awesome.
That movie is a classic. Beck and I watched it recently. Again, it is a fucking masterpiece.
That movie is so underrated.
I can't tell you how many times I have sent.
I might watch that again tonight.
You should.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've sent "I'm so humble" to any or all of my friends, because they're just like, "Yo, all I'm gonna say is like I'm like honestly the best beer pong player," and I'll just send "I'm so humble."
I just think that he's so good at playing like a arrogant piece of shit.
He's
You know
a
what I
very
mean?
good idiot.
Yeah, he's very good at it, and Charlie Day is very good at it. But Charlie's made me laugh more than Andy Samberg has.
I
so
will
have
say
to
this
give him
though:
the edge.
they both do have gimmicks where Charlie Day's and
Yeah.
Andy Samberg is like, "Oh, the door, the door, the door, the door."
Yeah, Like
Yeah,
shit like
or
that.
that. It's tough because I feel like I've laughed more at Andy Samberg, but it's because I've had more exposure to him.
Right. Yeah,
Charlie Day.
it's close though. You don't watch Sunny like me, right?
I've seen it all.
Yeah.
Not as much of the recent stuff, but like I love Charlie Day. But outside of Sunny,
They come back tonight.
Where do you know
South Park's back tonight too.
Where do you know Charlie Day outside of Sunny?
I thought that he was funny in that first Horrible Bosses movie. I thought the movie with Ice Cube was not great.
Fist Fight?
Yeah, Fist Fight. But he was kind of funny at the end when he dances with his daughter to like the fucking rap song.
I haven't seen it.
I don't want to spoil it, but spoilers. But yeah,
It's about a fist fight.
it's about a fist fight. Yeah,
That's
and,
what you're there for.
like. I think Andy Samberg has more, not even like leading man, but I think he would do better on the big screen. I think Charlie in Always Sunny encapsulated is untouchable.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. That's a good argument for both.
That's a great argument. All right, you know what time it is now,
Oh,
right?
I know what time it is.
All right, buddy.
Will this be the week?
0-3. Let's go.
Will this be the week?
Let's go. We had a good song choice because that was the most in sync we've ever been.
Absolutely.
100%. All right, here we go.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors to see who
Rock, paper,
does the
scissors,
Stank
says shoot?
song. Rock, paper, scissors says shoot.
Okay.
One shot to see who does the Stank song at the beginning of next week's episode. I'm
All right.
0-3 right now.
Yes, you are.
Fuck.
All right, ready?
No. All right, I'm ready.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors says shoot.
Dude,
Damn
it is unreal how bad you are at that. Unbelievable.
If we did 2 out of 3, I would not lose. I'm letting you know.
well,
For shits and gigs, let's do another one.
All right.
Fucking little bit.
all right.
Best 2 out of 3.
No,
This doesn't
because
count for
it ruins
No,
everything.
this
No,
doesn't
I'm staying
Oh,
undefeated.
my God.
On camera, I'm staying undefeated. We'll play when the cameras go off. But Frankie, where can they find you, buddy?
F Alvarez 8085 on Twitter and on Twitch. Come hang out with me. I stream. Danny's in the chat a lot of the time. Mondays and Tuesday nights, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We play a lot of good stuff, and we just hang out. And last night I got hot wax poured on me.
Yes. I paid for that actually.
So definitely check that out. And the Frank Alvarez on Instagram and on Cameo.
Yes.
Sign up for a Cameo. I need it. Please help me.
Yes. And you got some Twitch goals going on, right?
Yeah, we got some donation goals to help out as any way people can, and if we get it, We're gonna wax my legs and face on air.
Were you serious last night in that Twitch thing when you asked me to do
What did I ask you
to
to
get
do?
ordained?
Oh yeah, we want you to marry us.
Is that 100% serious?
Yeah.
Because you have to tell me because I have to file.
But if it's like you need to pay, I don't want you to do it. But
Nah, dude, it's not a
no,
problem.
no. We'll talk off air. We'll talk off air.
Yeah.
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 Sick. By the power invested in my dick. I know. I won't say that.
Well, you don't. Also, you can find this episode on YouTube.
Yes.
SoundCloud.
YouTube.com/ The Stank Podcast. And then find it out where? Spotify. Where?
SoundCloud.
Where?
Apple Podcasts.
Woo! It's a lot of places, baby.
And Twitter and Instagram. We're there
Twitter.
too.
Yeah, we're all over. We're all over the globe. You know what I'm saying? You can find me at Danilo Priori on Instagram and Twitter. You could also find me in your nearby hospital getting my blood sugar checked out.
Let's
You
go.
know how it be. Diabetes in the streets. Anything else?
Well, then they need to know about where the hub for everything is.
Yeah.
On top of announcing that we have a Patreon that's going live.
It'll be live by the time
an
it comes
hour
out.
and 40 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We also the hub for everything Santa Gato Studios.
Yeah.
Check it out because there's also the Basement Yard podcast, small little podcast that Danny does with Joe Sanchez
Sanchez
Donato,
Very little podcast.
and other people's lives.
Other
That
people's lives.
is a goodie.
It's a great show.
It is a great show.
Shout out Greg. Where's my phone? Other than that, I think that's it. Hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. You know, make sure Basement Yard coming out on Monday too. So double up. Make sure your butt's tight. And Stanky?
Stanky stank.
Stank.
Mm-hmm.